Brooke Bailey sat in her chic apartment, browsing through her phone in the middle of a busy city where skyscrapers glistened in the last of the sun. She felt the weight of a narrative that would upend the pillars of reality TV today, and her social media platform had turned into a haven for celebrity rumors. It was time to face the truth about Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin, a pair whose intense romance had enthralled followers but had been plagued for months by allegations of betrayal and conflict. Brooke had noticed the subtle differences between Jim's and Chrissy's relationship from the sidelines. Despite their well-known love and outward demonstrations of affection, she was fascinated by the complex web of secrets that existed under the surface. She was intrigued by the drama, as well as the possibility of a more complex story that would appeal to a wide range of viewers. She had a determined glitter in her eye as the sun set and a golden glow filled the metropolis. Brooke made the decision to speak with Chris in person. The city's elite congregated at a stylish cafe famed for its exclusivity, where she arranged a rendezvous. And there were ongoing scandal rumors. Brooke experienced a surge of excitement as she readied herself to reveal the truth, and it was an exciting time. Chrissy was so confident when she initially arrived that she had the cafe's whole focus. As they sat down, Brooke smiled at her, trying to hide the tension that was rising between them. Brooke skillfully steered the discussion in the direction of the subject that had emerged as the main subject of popular conjecture. Chrissy and Jim's relationship. Chrissy and your relationship with Jim are. I find it intriguing that Brooke started off with a playful yet inquisitive tone, but I can't help but wonder what goes on behind the scenes. Chris avoided the topic and chuckled a little. As you are aware, Brooke relationships are not always stable. Brooke wasn't sure that we were any different from past relationships. She was eager to find out the truth because she had heard tales of adultery and heated arguments that suggested more serious problems. As the talk progressed, Brooke encouraged her to follow her instincts and tactfully informed her that Chrissy was concealing something from her. The air smoldered with unsaid tension, and Brooke could feel the stakes. She leaned up and murmured softly, "Jim, are you prepared to present your case?" "Chrissy, I've heard some things that could alter how people perceive you." The meaning of the words lingered in the air. Chrissy's laughter subsided and was replaced by a thoughtful look. "Everybody has secrets. Some things are better left in the dark," Brooke stated in a firm yet impassioned tone. "Sometimes you have no control over how other people see you." Brooke's heart was racing. As of right now, she had been. Are we still waiting for the opportunity to reveal a long-hidden aspect of the story, or is it time to reveal the truth? As the conversation progressed and new levels of complexity emerged, your relationship with Jim transformed from a headline to a journey full of love and sadness. Chrissy talked about their battles with jealousy, trust concerns, and public scrutiny expectations. She related tales of love that had endured but was now brittle due to stress. Brooke paid close attention, understanding the intensity of Chris's. The story was far more detailed than any rumor, and at times it seems like everyone is watching us. Chris's voice softened as she admitted, "Like everyone else, we're just trying to make sense of every discovery, and it might be challenging to tell what is real and what isn't." Brooke experienced a mixture of empathy and duty. She understood that the audience wanted honesty just as much as scandal. Their encounter came to an end with a tale of love, perseverance, and betrayal between Chrissy and Jim. She had gathered more than she thought she would, Brooke thought. She was merely providing material for a major narrative. Behind the headlines, she had found the human experience. As Chrissy departed the cafe, they resolved to stay in touch and exchanged contact details. She had earned Brooke's regard. This woman was negotiating a choppy sea of vulnerability and love. Determined to tell the story with depth and subtlety, Brooke returned to her apartment and started writing. The world would view Chrissy and Jay as individuals attempting to uphold their love amid the turmoil, rather than as a couple experiencing a crisis. In the days that followed, information emerged, fusing the emotional with the terrible. The story was all over the city. The passionate reactions of Brooke's supporters sparked public discussions about love, loyalty, and the challenges of partnerships. Brooke felt like she had made progress with each post and comment. She had turned a small amount of gossip into it. Became evident that Chrissy and Jim's struggle was far from done as their story gained widespread recognition. They became partners, and they were the pair scandal had depicted. Brooke's remarks not only revealed the truth, but also articulated the intricacies of love and encouraged everyone to consider their own relationships, frailties, and the delicate balance between vulnerability and trust. She was determined to help everyone endure the difficulties together. Brooke had penned a story that addressed anybody who had ever been in a committed relationship and went beyond the rumors in the ever-evolving world of reality TV, where love and turmoil coexist. In a society that is frequently quick to criticize, she had done this by fostering empathy and understanding. Known for her feisty personality and unwavering devotion, Chrissy was the subject of a devastating discovery that she had dated rapper Jim Jones for a considerable amount of time. The passion and unpredictable character of their love story enthralled audiences. But everything changed when fellow reality star Brooke Bailey made an unexpected revelation. Brooke publicly announced that she was expecting Jim Jones's child. The announcement shocked the entertainment world by causing fans to speculate and worry. Chrissy, a friend who had long dreamed of a future with Jim, was devastated by the loss. With cameras following her everywhere, the treachery was like a sword to her heart. In private, she found it difficult to remain composed. The revelation started to weigh heavily. In a vulnerable time, Chrissy struggled with a variety of feelings, such as perplexity, despair, and rage, while her friends and family looked on. Chrissy lost her temper. She started crying as she thought about their connection, their shared objectives, and the unwavering love she felt. The realization was agonizing, because an unforgivable act of betrayal had now ruined the cornerstone of their relationship. Her heart hurts for herself and for the future she had imagined with Jim. Chrissy remained strong in the face of the media as the story went viral, but the fractures were there. She discussed the virtues of loyalty and honesty, highlighting how highly she held these qualities in her own life. Even with the tremendous support of the public, the treachery that now hung over her in the days that followed could not be eliminated. Chrissy started thinking about herself. She knew she had to prioritize herself despite the difficult recovery path. With the help of supportive friends, she began to reclaim her story. Despite the intensity of the heartbreak, it would not define her as she got through this challenging period. Lampkin represents tenacity for Chiss. The tale of her love, betrayal, and ultimate self-discovery show how she was able to endure the suffering. She started to imagine a future in reality TV that would provide her with solace and a revitalized sense of self, where connections frequently appear to be short-lived. Chrissy's tale serves as a reminder to all of us of the value of choosing oneself despite upheaval and the enduring strength of self-love. Since today's scope has the potential to permanently alter your life, everyone should fasten their seatbelts and get ready for an incredible adventure. As we examine the surprising romance between reality TV star Brooke Bailey and Jim Jones, we're delving into the realm of surprise revelations and celebrity romantic turmoil. According to recent rumors, Brooke might have been secretly married to Jim Jones, a name that conjures up images of both drama and music. This information was made public, Bailey, just a few weeks after Jim and his longtime partner, Chrissy Lampkin, had a falling out. This twist makes fans eager for answers before the action begins. Let's go over the main ideas again and think about how each party will be affected. As social media erupts in curiosity, a strange photo of Jim and Brooke snuggling, smiling, and waiting for it to be decked out in wedding gear has surfaced. It is up to the fans to piece together what actually happened. This unexpected occurrence calls for a synopsis for those. Might the backstory have been overlooked? In addition to being startling, Jim and Chrissy's recent breakup after 15 years of dating marked the end of a trying period. In the weeks that followed Chrissy's public declaration that she was finally done and moving on, there were rumors that Jim was also prepared to move on, not just with anyone, but with Basketball Wives star Brooke Bailey. Their public appearances were written off as coincidental, though not everyone is persuaded. The smiles, the hugs, and the overall atmosphere point to a happy occasion that transcends a simple photo opportunity. Critics think that this might be a promotional picture session or a prelude to a future project, such as a music video or reality show. After all, it's difficult to keep your distance when you're in the spotlight. Real-life scenes from well-planned advertising campaigns. Many subjects have been discussed as a result of the talk, including whether this wedding is real, how fast Jim moved on, and what it means for Chrissy, who is still dealing with their breakup. Some feel that the fact that Jim and Brooke started dating while he was still seeing Chrissy may help explain the abrupt breakup. If this information is accurate, it would portray Jim negatively and imply that he was disloyal. Many followers are feeling betrayed because Jim and Chrissy had a lengthy relationship. There are differing opinions on social media. Some applaud this new romance, while others charge Jim with wasting years of Chrissy's life by moving on so quickly. Many fans still hold out hope that this is merely a marketing ploy, but one fan made it quite obvious that this is absurd, while another claimed it's just the way things are. Can we truly accept what we see on social media, after all? The center of attention at the moment is Chrissy Lampkin. How is she? How will we respond to all of this information? Will she respond to the rumors in public? Or will she say nothing? In fact, some people think she might even make a comeback to reality TV to show fans what happens behind the scenes after her workout. If the wedding rumors are accurate, might this be a new beginning for Brooke Bailey as well, despite the fact that she has seen her fair share of romantic ups and downs? Supporters are thrilled because they think this partnership may lead to new opportunities for their personal and professional lives. But being married to Jim Jones has its own set of difficulties, particularly given how little public scrutiny there is. The likenesses of Chrissy, who carried out such. After years of emotional highs and lows, Jim will inevitably play a big part in his life. As we consider whether or not Brooke Bailey and Jim Jones' union is a true love tale or merely a carefully orchestrated occasion for the cameras, Jim Jones might have the chance to transform his image. What do you think? It's obvious that the frenzy around them isn't going to go away anytime soon. Is this just another episode of the reality TV drama? Or did Brooke and Jim tie the knot? Is it a ploy to get our attention? Or is it a fresh start for them both? I would like to speak with you. Leave your ideas in the comments section below. Remember to hit the notification bell anytime we publish a new scoop, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date on the most recent celebrity rumors and controversies. The first person to know will be you. Jim expressed his sincere regret for what he had done. More than ever, he realized the destructive power of anger and how easily emotions can spiral out of control. By telling his experience, he hoped that others would see his mistakes and not repeat them. His efforts to diffuse the conflict only appeared to support the fires. He was hesitant to go on because of his love for the woman and the sister he had always defended. Then the day arrived when everything changed. Jim could still clearly remember the argument that quickly became heated. That day, Chrissy was very irritable, and when her frustration finally got the better of her, she went furious and accused Rashid. As Chrissy continued to press the issue, Jim shifted between them and tried to defuse the situation once more, but his feelings were too strong and he was overtaken by his own emotions, which were exploding out of control at that very moment. In response, Rashid defended herself from the charges. He became angry. He made a quick decision that he would live to regret because he was angry and helpless. During the furious argument, Jim raised his hand and gave Chrissy a slap. Although he had never believed he was capable of doing such a thing, his palm contacting Chrissy made him realize how terrible what he had done was. A feeling of shame swept over him, and all he could think about was misery, making time seem to freeze. You know, Chrissy does have that awful tiny voice. I say, "Hey, how are you?"